Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, episode 11. Jeez, we are flying through this series. Last episode was fantastic in terms of storytelling, in the way of flashbacks with Flam and Frieren, and then tying that all into her fight against Ara, and how she suppresses her mana, and the reasoning behind it, and how it tricks the demons. It was such a conceptually beautiful episode, and it turned out beautiful as well in the end, when Frieren was like, Ara, herself, and she just thrown neck. Just poetic justice all around, as that episode was just genuinely beautiful from a storytelling standpoint. But I have really no idea where we're gonna go from here. Of course, we're gonna continue heading north towards the Demon King's castle. I really don't know. I don't know what our mini arc is set in store for us next. That felt kind of like a conclusion to a big season, if you ask me. So, but we've still got 18 more episodes. Or no, after this one, 17 more episodes of this beauty to enjoy. So, we'll see where things go from here, but without further ado, let's hop straight into Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, episode 11. Walking through all of the souls that, she released. She praying over- Aww. Come on, man! She's praying like how Heiter and Aizen and Himmel all prayed, and so damn good. That's too damn good! And Frieren prays as well. It's a lot of people, man. That is a ton of people she had subjugated to her army. So many people. Frieren was about to run! Is he gonna find his son's crest? It really wasn't a fierce battle. Frieren just kind of made Ara kill herself, and then they were all released because they were no longer under Ara's control. And because we saw in the last episode as well, at the very beginning, no, it was episode 9. At the very beginning, we saw that his son, or that he had the Granat family crest, the little necklace that Graf handed to Stark. He had that one on one of the knights, so you can pretty much assume that that was his son, and Ara had subjugated him, and so he might find him out here. Oh, okay. I think what he was saying there was that, not necessarily that Frieren had raged like a crazy battle, but like when they were being subjugated, they had gone through like a tough battle. Because what were his exact words? It said it must have been a fierce battle. I think he's saying it must have been a fierce battle when they fought Ara and were originally subjugated, because he obviously says there that treating them with respect, as in like she didn't go ape crazy and destroy all of them, which is very, very interesting, because in the past she would have just used her magic to just blow all of them away as quickly as possible, but because of Himmel's impact on her and how he scolded her for it, this time she didn't do that. She treated them with respect and dignity and took Ara out and let all of their souls free without damaging them too much. Mr. Himmel trained you? Hey, and his henchwoman. Hey, can we get some healing for Stark? My man was getting beat up out there. I'd be even more impressed if you weren't so beat up. Like, can we, like, I'm just joking mostly, but I'm sure they've healed him at this point. They wouldn't just let him bleed out, but he got beat the up in that fight. So I'm just imagining him sitting there just bleeding out, and she's like, man, it would have been even cooler if you didn't get beat up. You find his son's crest? Yeah, he did. Oh, this soundtrack is beautiful, Jesus. The art in this show is so damn pretty, man. It just looks so good at all times. Ooh, reward? What are we getting? Oh! That's right! They have a grimoire of the barrier magic. Ah. Oral tradition. It's just my hobby. She's just going around cleaning up all the fake Flam grimoires and keeping them to herself, so there's no fake ones out there anymore. I must seem akin to an infant. Oh yeah, that's right. She did mention that in an earlier episode. Oh, that's why he said that, because speaking to nobility in the way that Stark did is quite literally punishable by death. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Whoa, hello, who are you? Yeah, it's about what I expected. So maybe things have changed? Is he okay? Oh my god, he passed out sitting up. Frieren carrying him by magic because he passed out because he was so scared of being executed. Oh my god, this is someone who just took on like a decently strong demon in the last episode, and although he was scared, he took her down, and now he's just terrified of being executed. Yep. I'm just watching them carry Stark out. Oh, so we're actually taking some time and staying in this town. Okay. Oh, they got new clothes? Oh, what? They stayed there for like a whole year. It's winter now. Bro! This soundtrack is so pretty! What in the world? I'm like tearing up. This soundtrack is so damn pretty. What on earth, dude? That made me like tear up. Feels like such a small arc in the grand scheme of things. But like they saved all the people in this village by taking down those demons in the most epic fights imaginable. And now we're getting this beautiful soundtrack as they celebrate and stay like a year here because it's now like cold out. Oh my dude, I love this so much. Honoring all the fallen soldiers. Wow. It's just so pretty, dude. Time to leave the village? Yep, it is. Ugh. We're gonna run into a lot more fighting. Well, you got one right here. Okay, well I think I know where our next arc is headed. Okay, yeah. So she's the 3rd rank. Okay, well, I think this is where we're gonna be headed next. We're gonna go to get Frieren her certification so we can continue up north. Because if we don't have a 1st rank, obviously, as they said, we won't be able to travel any further north. But if we have Frieren, who goes and gets the certificate, then we'll be able to go. So that's probably what this next mini arc is gonna be, maybe for the next episode or so, is going and getting this certificate. Uncertified underground mage. Huh. Yeah, in Fern's time, that's nothing. I'm not Fern. It's too early in the morning. In Frieren's time, that's nothing. Oisurst. What a German word. I love that. I love how a lot of the things in this series are German. Like a lot of the character names are German, and now we've got this place that's obviously German. I'm gonna need to hear him say it again, so I won't incorrectly say it. Oishurst. Okay. I'm gonna keep that, try and keep that in mind for when I say it next. So I'm not saying Alburst, would just made me seem like an absolute idiot. I need to hear it again. Oishurst. Okay, I got it now. Ooh, we got another long journey ahead of us to get there. I love how this is just such a funny frame because it shows the height differences between all of them. Frieren is extremely short compared to Frieren and Stark. Like very, very short in comparison. That was such a good arc, man. Like such a good arc. Such a great conclusion to it as well in this episode. Yeah, we're heading further north, it's just gonna get colder. Yikes. So I wonder if this world works like, Earth in the way that the closer you get to the north or the closer you get to the south, the colder it gets, because obviously you're reaching the poles of the planet, so I wonder if this world is kind of modeled after that in a planet, globe, circular sphere type sense. That'd be interesting if that's the case. Stark's about to die over there. Oh, Stark did die. Yikes. Wow, we might actually see them struggle here for a little bit in this freezing cold. 28 years after the death of Hemil, the hero in the Deck region, located in the northern I cannot speak today. Located in the northern lands. There we go. Oh my god. He's thinking about the Jumbo Berries. Oh my god, I can't speak! The Jumbo Berry special! Oh my god, dude. Yeah, what is the plan now? Okay, that's the kind of care you meant? You're really just dragging him? Here's to hoping there is still a shelter there. It's just one tiny little building, I guess, for people who need to take refuge. What is that noise he's making? Who on earth? Oh my god, it's Dio. Dio and Toji is here now. I'm pretty sure this guy's in the OP too. I wonder if he's gonna be joining us on our journey now. He's gonna be our new 4th companion to join. I guess we'll find out now. Now he's just making confused... I love how he just started making confused grunts at the end. He was like grunting while he was squatting, and then they got more and more gradually confused as he turned to look at Frieren. Okay, Frieren doesn't like that guy. He's just working out. Oh yeah, that didn't even occur to me that he has elf ears. Oh my god. I can't believe that didn't occur to me when I looked at him. He has elf ears. And now we're staying. Frieren's loving the fire. The goddess. Ah, that explains the squats. And we got a monk on our squad. So this is the Heiter equivalent here, basically. We've now got a monk on our team. Yeah, Stark's seen better days. Put him next to the fire. What is happening with him right now? Oh my god. Eisen riding on the side of it? Oh, I love Stark's obsession with this Jumbo Berry special. Yeah, you were on the verge of death. Now you're stuck with KRAFT. You got KRAFT mac and cheese giving you a hug here. Yeah, he just went back to sleep. Oh, okay, now he's gonna realize. Aww. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to get that frame again. Look at those two huddled together to keep warm. I love them. They're adorable. You were rubbing all up against that guy's body. Yeah, you can tell he's trained himself. KRAFT mac and cheese. Yeah, makes sense. Traveling through these damn mountains. And before that, been alive for forever. She did nothing really, she was very inconspicuous. She laid very low most of the time. Oh no! Frieren stole the blanket off of Frieren! Oh, you can literally see it's like just barely covering like her hip. And she's over there freezing to death because Frieren has the blanket. That face! Oh, you can't see it very well, but oh, the face she's making is so funny. Gotta keep up with your training, Stark. Why does that look so comfy? That looks genuinely so comfy. Like, if we just, can we just, like, get that frame of Frieren again? That looks so comfy. Just, like, bundled up in a corner with a blanket snugged around you when it's, like, really cold out. Ugh, that sounds the absolute best. Yeah, they're really struggling to keep food going right now. Or, well, maybe not. It just looked like it from the way they were picking up all those berries and stuff. But this guy seemed to be pretty supplied on food, so we should be alright. What? What is with the time skips? I'm 3 months? Or no, 6 months even, Jesus. They've been in this one hut just collecting supplies and keeping themselves alive for 6 months? 6 months. That is crazy. Seems like things are kind of starting to calm down, though. Yeah, the winter's not over, but it's, the rough part of it is past. That's true. Frieren's been alive for 1,000+ years and she's never seen the goddess. How old is this guy? That's a good question. Yeah. This guy has quite the interesting dream. He wants to be greeted by a beautiful goddess. It's the natural course of history, though. Especially in this world, where keeping track of historic events is a lot more difficult than, say, what we have in our world. A lot of our historic events are kept in technology where they will forever be preserved, but in a world like this that's so ancient... Ancient's the wrong word, but medieval. Medieval's also the wrong word, because they do have some pretty advanced civilizations, but much further back in time than where we are now, and especially with how sparse villages are, and there's not like giant cities or anything like that. It's much more difficult to keep track of historic feats, and so for people like, for creatures like elves, eventually people are going to forget about the things you've done, in the same way that the party of heroes is slowly over time being forgotten more and more. The only thing that keeps their memory alive is the statues that were built in the cities. It's just a natural part of life that someone who lives as long as an elf has to go through, and it seems like it's kind of hitting this guy hard, which is why he wants to be praised by this goddess whenever he ends up passing on to the afterlife. Oh, Jesus! If you don't believe in the goddess, then I'll praise you instead. Ooh. Haiter had the same kind of wish. He wanted to be praised by the goddess. Interesting. Wow, so the theme of towards the end of this episode is like being praised and having someone around you who can praise you for the good things you do. In the way that Haiter and KRAFT look to the goddess to be praised, Frieren now has, obviously, it seems like maybe Haiter took on that role, and now she has Frieren, who praises her for every little good thing she does. Like whenever, a couple episodes ago, when she woke up early in the morning and Frieren like got so excited about it and started treating her so well because she actually got up early for once. Ooh. Yep, complimenting her right here for it. Oh my, it all comes full circle. It all comes full circle. Frieren told Haiter about her mana suppression and why it's so important and the reasoning behind it, and then he passed it on to Frieren, and that explains why when Frieren first met Frieren was so good at suppressing her mana, because Haiter had taught her to do it since he had adopted her all those years ago. You couldn't ask for better storytelling, genuinely. The first detail of Frieren suppressing mana came around in episode 2 or 1, and now it's coming full circle, the reasoning as to why she's good at it, why she was doing it in the first place, like, and then also why suppressing mana is important. Just all these details culminated together so perfectly here. I mean, Every episode brings about beautiful storytelling that somehow ties in a detail from several episodes ago and brings in a whole new detail from a backstory, and then it ties it into the present. Like, it's so good. It's so damn good in the storytelling department. It's beautiful, honestly. Oh, Jesus. She's got Frieren brazen her. That's so beautiful, man. So beautiful. Really? Wow, I thought he was gonna maybe stay with the party or something, but no, he's off. He's got his own business to attend to now that the winter has calmed down. Very interesting. What an episode this has been. It's so simplistic in the way that we just took a journey to a snowy area and met a guy, but it's delved so deep into Frieren's character and a lot of what happened, like I was talking about the mana suppression, Fair and Heiter. Also the first time we've seen another elf in this series, just wow. I really wasn't expecting, when this episode first started, I was very apprehensive because I didn't know where we were going to go from here, but this was a very surprisingly pleasant episode. This was very good. I really liked this. One little wave goodbye. That was a great episode, man. That was awesome. This was a great episode. Obviously a build-up episode as we continue our journey, but I think it was an important step for Frieren, as she talked about obviously being praised in the goddess, and we went into a lot of details there. In our flashback with Heiter about how he praised her for suppressing her mana, even though she obviously at that point hadn't told anybody, because she said herself, you figured it out, like she hadn't said anything about it. So a lot of really good stuff this episode. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I have much to say. A lot of my episode discussion itself covered what I would have talked about here, so I think that is going to wrap it up from our reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 11. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.